Hello, high achiever. Welcome to the Inside Job Journey podcast. I'm Tiana, a certified professional coach. I work with highly effective and driven people that are always striving for more, helping them define what that more is and learning what they really want. In this podcast, I want to bring you on a discovery journey where you can learn more about what's driving you to never settle. Hello, high achiever. Welcome to this solo episode of the Inside Job Journey podcast. I'm starting to like it a little bit to be alone in this space. I like it because I can really go deep into what I'm thinking currently, what are some of the things that I'm reflecting on, and I can really share truly myself and be vulnerable with you. Today, I want to tackle a very hard topic for myself. I've spent so many years thinking about someone else, making sure that everyone was good, doing things for others, and it started to be very, very hard for me to give myself space to think and to do things for myself. I always felt like a kind of guilt to spend time on me. But you know that say of you can't pour from an empty cup. And I think that really hit me when a couple of years ago I started really getting tired and getting impatient and getting really annoyed at people. And so I asked myself why this was happening. And I realized that I was really drained. I didn't have energy, I didn't have time for me. So I decided to change. I decided to give priority to my dreams. I decided to take time just to be by myself and read or listen to music. I decided that time for myself is as much worth as time spent for others, which was always something difficult. In my mind, I always had this idea that if I spent time on myself, it was a waste. And if I spent it for others, it was invested. So changing that mindset required a lot of work. There was a lot of guilt involved in starting to choose myself, starting to think about my well-being before anyone else's, doing things that were hard, even though they were the right choice for me and for my well-being. So what are some of the things that I really started doing to change this? I really started blocking time in my calendar to do things that I enjoy. I know it can be like too much for you to block time in calendar to do something for yourself. But if you don't plan for it, it's the easy thing to put away. It's the easy thing to give up on. So that's why you need to really be laser focused in cutting that time out of your day and just do something that you like. Read a book, listen to music, exercise. I know there are people that actually enjoy that. I don't know how they do it. Maybe go for a walk, go out in the nature, paint or write. Do something that brings you joy and pleasure and it makes you feel good. You need that and you deserve that as anyone else. And then focus on things that are good for you. Even if you don't like them, even if they feel hard at the beginning, like eating healthier, getting enough sleep, and again, exercising regularly. This is my second reference to exercising, and I'm just trying to convince myself that this is something that I need to go back to, but I hate it. I really can't stand exercising. Maybe I just didn't find the right exercise for me. Maybe I'm just procrastinating, but it's something that I need to go back to because I know that I will feel good after, and I felt good after. Today I just did some 30 minutes of something, but it really helps me reduce stress when I can't with the word anymore. I go and do some exercise and I feel better and I feel healthier and I feel my energy is higher even though I'm tired. And then make sure that every day you think about one small things that you do for yourself or for your dreams. Choose just one small step. It can be just 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It doesn't matter. It matters that you are investing in that. You can journal, you can practice a new skill, you can maybe network if that's something that you don't spend enough time doing. Something that really brings you closer to who you want to be. So ask yourself, what kind of things can bring me closer to being that person that I want to be? And it's really about making it regular part of your daily routine. It's about making it something that it doesn't weight you down, that you don't feel guilty about because it's your right to have time for yourself. And just do it for a little bit. Practice it and see how that feels. If you take those small steps, it will definitely bring you closer to anything you want. If you can't spend time for yourself, how are you going to show up for others? How can you give when you don't have anything in you because you couldn't have time to grow something inside of you? I want you to really think about this habit as something that it's made as an investment for yourself, but also for others. Because once you get better, once you are more energized, less stressed, that's how you show up. You show up and you have more energy, you show up and you have more ideas, you show up and you're listening better because you don't have something weighting you down. You show up as a full person, as a whole, instead of just showing up tired, drained, and without energy or sacrificing your own goals for those of another. I know it feels like a lot because we are so used to have this frantic life where everything is fast and everything takes time and we barely have time to breathe. But if you look into it, you can definitely see that there is space and there is time in your life that you can repurpose for yourself. What can you do to start today? Don't start tomorrow. Don't wait for another Monday. Don't wait for another month or any other occasion. You can change things from today and make it worthwhile for you. This episode is over. However, you can like, subscribe, and follow for more content.